Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Time Critics podcast. I am 1/3 of Small Time Critics. My name is Mo.
Mohammed Hashi.
Kem.
I love it.
That's what you want.
Yes, I
There
do
you
want
go.
that.
Yes. Whoa. We got Marc in the building.
Yeah!
I'm just sitting here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like taking the register. Yeah, Mo's here.
That's
Kem, Hashi, yeah.
And Marc is here. Marc is present.
Yes.
So, yeah. Guys, this is our spoiler review for the movie Sisu. Directed by, give me a second, let me check my notes. Does anybody know who it's directed by?
No. Some
Guys,
very,
come on,
very
man.
hard to pronounce Scandinavian name.
Jalmari Helander. Don't know much about him. Or her, or they, I'm not sure. But I don't know much about them. But yeah, they directed Sisu, war movie. And we are here to review it.
Would you say it's a war movie?
I'd say.
I'll say
I
it's
mean, if it's not,
war,
it's
yeah,
at
man.
least just an action
It's
movie.
a war
Yeah.
revenge movie. As I don't know.
Is yeah.
It's not really revenge. I suppose it is kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of
in a
revenge
way.
movie. Yeah.
It's just.
It's a movie set in wartime.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we
World
can
War
say
II, I
that.
think
End
it
of
is.
World
War II.
End of World War II, right at the very end.
Yeah, literally the end of the world. War
Okay.
II.
Scorched Earth Tactics.
Yeah. Let me just jump straight in. Yeah. I've got issues with this movie. So many issues. But I did like the whole the concept of like they're in a losing battle. Let's get our bag. Because the battles, we've essentially lost this battle.
Yeah.
Let's get our bag.
So the
I understand that.
Explanation of the end of the war. You like that? Kind of
Yeah,
stuff?
I
The whole
like that.
scorched earth.
I think they could. I
Setting
think
up
they
the
could have
story.
worked really well if they did that properly. But the rest of it, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I think that was a good aspect of it as well. Because I would imagine that's probably what would have happened.
Yeah.
In the world, the Germans must have known they're going to lose. They probably know they're going to get
Yeah.
hung, killed, or whatever.
Yeah. So if they get their bag now
At the
and
very
then secure
least,
their bag,
shame, didn't it?
yeah, secure their bag now, so they've at least got something to say. You know what? I can fall back on this gold.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, that aspect would have been. It's really good. Work on that properly.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie took. we knew what was going into this movie, and I
was so
think
excited for this
it
film.
was
I was
just
genuinely excited for this
madness.
film.
Well, okay.
Go, Mark. You take
Mark, yeah, go ahead. Overall thoughts.
I was smiling when I come into this film. I was so happy when I first saw the trailer. I was so happy. I was sitting there with a big smile on my face, and it didn't disappoint. I was happy from the minute it started to the minute it ended. I left happy. I would watch it again. I would go and buy it. I loved it absolutely.
Fair
I was
enough.
sitting
Yeah.
there, and there was a couple of bits in there that I probably didn't like as much, but didn't ruin the aspect. I just sat there, big grin on my face. I love a good violent film. I love watching people getting stabbed and
this is-
blown
yeah.
up, and
So this is
I
the
just
thing.
think it's brilliant. I absolutely love it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the exact same as Mark. I really, really enjoy this film, and I know the reason why people do not like this film is because they thought it was kind of slow and stuff like that. Or guys, can you relax, please? You know what I mean?
They're like meerkats.
Exactly. it's kind of crazy, yeah. Or there were some aspects of the action that may have took people out of it. That's another conversation I had with my cousin who didn't like it as well. Apart from that, I don't really see how you cannot like this film because the action set pieces were really well done.
Yep.
The actual hand-to-hand combat was really, really good as well. And again, I also really, really love the fact that the main protagonist of the film didn't say a word up until the end of the film. I really love that. I thought that was fantastic.
So you like the fact that he was basically Blade
Or John Wick.
or John Wick?
Yeah.
You could be called that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, you have
Thing
to.
is, you don't need when your language is violence. You don't need to speak.
But don't you lot ever come to, like, for me especially, war films? I come to them for a sense of kind of realism.
Not really. 'Cause
Interesting.
Not really.
When I went to see Inglourious Bastards, I knew
Except for that.
exactly
Except for
what I was coming in.
Except for that. This is like the Finnish Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
But I just thought, before you go, Kim, I just want to say, I thought it was a bit much, the movie.
A much. In what
Yeah,
way?
and like, the first fight scene kind of took me out. When the guys rolled up on it and said, oh, he's got gold, and he had the gun to his head, and he just turned and
Man, the
stabbed him.
knife. That was
Amazing.
that
But
was
then when he
cool.
took all of them out, I was just kind of like, oh, wait, hold on, wait, what? Hold on a second. Like, they all have guns, and you just have like a knife, and you still did this. He threw a landmine at someone, and it hit, and he blew up. Speechless.
Loved it.
I loved it.
Throw another one.
That's exactly what I said. Mark, that's exactly what I said.
Get a frisbee out here. catch this.
I mean?
There's another one coming through it. I can't believe it.
But Mark, let me, to Mo and to Kem, like a lot of the action in John Wick isn't exactly like grounded in reality either. So why do you have an issue?
I get it, but they
with this and that?
They kind of, in John Wick, I feel like they kind of set the pace for that. Like, they set the tone for that very early on. Like, all of that stuff, that whole world they created in John Wick, the Continental, all of these hitmen, stuff like that. It's just the police knowing who John Wick is and allowing him to do what he does. I can kind of suspend a lot of disbelief with that. Which, with this movie, at some point, I did suspend disbelief, obviously.
Yeah.
But there are points of it where it took me out, where it's kind of like, this guy's just he literally, they called him one-man death squad. Yeah. And he's doing all this stuff. He took out all of these Nazis on his own, which who doesn't love to see that?
Yeah.
But at the same time, just kind of like, nah, man, you can't do this.
That's crazy. But then you get the backstory for who he is and what he did in the war.
But he's still a man.
Russia and stuff like that.
He's still a man.
But listen, you say that.
He's an idea.
But
Batman is just a man. But you put fear into people, it gives a little bit of doubt. So then when you
start talking about Batman now, I'm all in.
There you go. You got him.
You know, a bit on the bike where he just turns around and he just points at them, and those two people are like, no,
yeah,
this guy, yeah.
That was cool. I like that. It goes back to that idea, Mo. It's about the idea of who he is and what he's done in the past.
It's an untranslatable word, what they call him, and that's why it brings hope and to to people. And
was
fear.
it white knuckle grit and determination?
Yeah.
You know
Let me ask you another question then. Was there no point in it where you would like to yourself, okay, this guy should be dead now?
Oh, there's loads.
Like, come on, like those parts.
He crashed.
The thing in the lake,
he got blown up on a mine. He got shot. He got hung.
Also, there's a point where he's like fixing his wounds, but he's just like. That's what he took out a bullet and was like.
The thing is, you've got the same with John Wick. He jumped off a building, landed on a car, and shook himself off and ran up some stairs. I was like, well.
And also, end of parabellum, he hit a freaking guardrail, a metal guardrail, and didn't die. You know what I mean?
Guys, we have to let Kem go.
Sorry.
Kem, go on.
We're on a little tangent here. So
exactly.
So I was
Kem's losing it.
Hey, listen. I'm done with this movie, When this guy, as I said before, when this guy is a better version of Captain America with that shield than Captain America
Loved it.
I'm done. The landmine thing, I understand, but I'm done. There was a bit in the movie where the girl's in the back of the truck, Sisu coming down his thing, duppy them off. And then the guys in the other truck said, oh, what's going on? Looks back. Where was the comms to tell them to put the hand out and do that, to get them off the scent, that there's something going on here?
It was very perfect timing. I know you're saying. Yeah.
That, for me, I was done. So these guys look back with their spectacles. Oh, what's going on? How did they know to do that?
Yeah.
So the guy was being hung. And my man said, you know what? Let me just shove
What
some.
is it?
Wait, bro. He went, let me shove this in there. And then he hung up there. I said, I'm going to rest here for a bit.
He's badass, that's why.
No, he's not. He's dumb. He's dumb.
He hung himself and then he thought, oh, do you know what? I'm going to die.
And this is
hook myself.
No, please. I'll let you talk.
Guys,
this is my last one.
he was hung overnight.
Overnight. And this is my last part. Man said, you know what? I'm not done with the madness.
Yeah.
I'm going to go underwater. Yeah. People are going to come down and just go, like, wait for me to stab them and cut the neck. And I'm going to drink some air from their neck.
Yeah, he took dogs. Is that real? Can that happen?
This is,
why not?
I tried to research this. I tried to research this, and some people are conflicting whether or not you could do it or not off the back of this. Some people said you can. Some people said you'd just be kind of swallowing water and blood at the same time, so it doesn't really make sense. But apparently, in principle, you can, kind of thing. So I found, because I was immediately thinking this guy needs to kind of like move across the bottom of the kind of river kind of thing to get to the other side.
I will say though, that scene there.
Sorry, Mo. Sorry.
Go.
I'm vexed.
Go on.
Because you like it. So I want to ask you two.
Yeah.
Explain to me. There was the landmine situation.
Yeah.
How many mines? All of them. Fair enough. One guy, boom. Two guy, boom, and everything. And then
that's the German.
Hold up. They put these two things, and then now they're walking.
The two girls.
Now they're walking.
Yeah. I didn't get. What was the rope about as well? So they don't.
So don't run away.
Yeah, but no.
If one runs and could potentially blow up, it's just.
There's no logic to it. Because after them people got blown up, the mines are everywhere. Now they just walk scot-free. There's no one getting blown up anymore. the point where Sisu was, and he was hiding behind the thing, and these soldiers are walking, getting blown up left, right, and centre.
didn't get the rope.
The guy walked over to it and start looking. What happened? I thought there was mines there.
See, I didn't get the rope, but I have seen that in other films where they send out someone in front to be the person.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you keep walking, you're gonna blow up. Or you come back, he'll be shoot you.
Yeah.
And that's what they basically did with the
Are you
German.
putting logic to this movie?
No, that's actually what used to happen.
No,
That's what they-
I'm done. You know, you don't do this episode without me, please. I'm done. I'm done.
You're such a brat.
I'm
You're
done.
right, you're right.
It's horrible.
But this was based on true life events.
I mean, it was World War II.
Mo, the bear went. He drove a plane.
He did.
He crashed a plane.
Yeah.
You know, he crashed a plane in like a muddy thingy. He got out muddy. The next scene when he got into the back, he was clean.
Yeah.
How
How did he survive that plane crash?
He's Sisu, innit? He went.
But again, the whole movie is about determination. The fact that he doesn't want to. You know what I mean? He will refuse to die, kind of thing. You know what I
He's
mean?
the original Baba Yaga.
There was
Yeah.
really no story to this.
None.
Movie, was there?
When I was watching it, I was thinking of.
No, it's a pursuit of revenge.
You know
That's
Hostel.
all it is.
Do you remember
I
Hostel?
mean, huh?
Do you remember Hostel, the movie, the thing?
Yeah, but yeah.
It was a movie made just for gore.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just
yeah.
wanted any reason to kill people and find the people.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
You missed the magic of this film.
Yeah, this
Magic!
No, 100%.
I love this film. I love this.
This is a
film.
movie simply about revenge and the determination to survive and create a better life for yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the fact that at the end you hear him talking and he talks about, can I have the biggest notes possible? And
Can I have the what?
The biggest notes
'Cause he's
possible.
a
Oh, yeah,
heavier,
yeah,
so-
yeah,
Because you know what I mean? Because it's not as heavy.
He's lost his entire family due to the war. He doesn't want to do war no more, and he sees the gold as a way out.
Yeah.
So the German Nazis also see the gold as a way out
Yeah.
for them to be able to get away
Yeah.
into Norway.
The
whatever.
main, the guy that played the main antagonist, I thought was a very, very good actor, by the way.
Yeah.
Because
He is.
because he kind of played, obviously, being a villain well, and also at times he showed a bit of compassion. Like remember when he hanged him and stuff like that with the kind of hat thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They took off the hat and also gave him a bit of gold for his troubles, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And even like he's just like, stay down, you know what I mean? When they were fighting, that kind of final kind of like set
Yeah.
piece, kind of hand to hand battle, which was really good, by the way, because usually in most movies you see, our main protagonist looks like he's going to win the fight, most of the fight kind of thing, has a bit of a stumble, looks like he's going to lose, and then finally turns around. There's a whole fight, he was getting absolutely washed, this whole fight. And at the very end, literally, did you see his face? He had the hugest scar from that metal thing, cutting him up. And then he hooks him to the thing, and it looked like that kind of scene from Doctor Strangelove, kind of thing with the bomb. You've never seen it? Okay,
I've seen it.
great Stanley Kubrick film. You should go watch it.
I will say this though. In the beginning, there was a point. I think he was taking like a shower or something, and you saw
Yeah.
his chest. I thought it was a zombie. I was like, who did an autopsy on this man? I was like, why is his
It's
chest
crazy,
like
He
that?
did it himself.
Yeah.
Tears but a scratch.
Bro, it's just like his whole thing was cut off.
And
I
Kev,
was
I don't really understand why you don't like this because this movie is a great exercise in
It's done by the
show,
same people
in
as John
show
Wick.
don't tell, in literally
Yeah.
show don't tell,
Yep.
where you're not getting like exposition after exposition. Another reason why I did not like Little Mermaid. Ursula gave exposition for the whole of the backstory for her and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's
And
for
the
kids,
king.
man. That's for kids. And this,
Yeah,
this is like
anyway,
we
yeah,
don't
yeah.
need to
He's
be.
conflating here, man.
No, I'm not complaining at all.
You
This
are.
was this movie was an exercise in showing, not telling, a real.
It's a movie in stupidity.
It was alright for me. Like it was just.
Can we get to the scores, please? Because I want to just.
The
I just
action
wanna
set
dog
pieces
all
were.
this.
What do you think of the action set pieces? This guy's going to be very
They were
biased.
cool. Some of them were a bit like, nah, whatever. But yeah, some were okay. Like that first one, for example, when he put the knife through the guy's head. Even though for me it was just like, okay, this isn't very realistic. I was like, this is really cool and stuff. But just certain things just took me out, man. I just couldn't, stay in there the way you guys did. Like, so
Oh, fair
that's
enough.
just how
I was
it
I was locked in from the minute he put that knife straight through,
Yeah.
and then through the mine. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was, one thing he did I thought was two things. He threw the rock on the mine to distract. I thought that was cruel. And the other thing, when he was under the boat and he's dragging the boat, and they think that he's running, so they shot him and killed him. I thought that was pretty cool. That was
No,
very clever.
he was trying to get away.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was pulling from under the boat.
Yeah, no, but he put the helmet on because he said, "I'm not."
No, I think he just put the helmet on for safety.
Yeah.
Bro,
Because-
he was trying to get away.
No.
No, he was pulling it underneath. He was pulling the boat.
The boat,
and
yeah.
the guy was trying to paddle the other direction.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize
He
that.
was trying to get away, but he was being pulled, so they thought he was being done for desertion. So they shot
Yes.
him,
Yeah.
and then he picked him up as a shield.
Yeah.
Genius.
Again, it was
Genius.
I thought that was cool. I will say this though, one of the best movie posters I've seen this year.
Oh yeah.
That movie, the poster with the knife on his head like that, I thought
Yeah.
that looks so sick.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Exactly.
That's brilliant.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Well, STC score, Mark, please, out of 10.
I'm gonna go. I'm conflicted with a 7 or 8, so I'm gonna go 7.5. I loved it, thoroughly loved it. I would watch it again. I would buy it. You know,
Fair enough.
absolutely loved it.
Fairs.
No,
Loved it. It's my kind of film.
7.5. Fair enough.
Yep. Cam, you go.
You go.
Two.
You go.
2.
Two. That's
Two.
That's
Two to
ridiculous.
what?
So
To what?
you're
To what?
saying, oh, so you like this more than Fast X? Okay, cool.
Because
Yeah.
because it's what it's meant to be. Stupid, not just violence.
You're basically saying that this film is devoid of any kind of sense of narrative structure, any sense of what do you call it, cinematography, anything kind of. You know,
No.
Any kind of format.
I'm telling you what
You're
I'm
talking
saying.
about him, not me, right?
That's
No. I'm telling you what I'm saying, so you don't get it sort of misconstrued. I'm saying the reason why this got a 2 and like
2 means it should never be made. Anything.
the reason why this got a 2 and like something like Fast X got a 1, because at some point, like you still get a sense of like logic, like adhering to physics. At least they walk. They're not like driving a car through space or driving a tank through space. That's why it got 2. The rest of it was just absolute doo-doo.
2-2.
Wow.
Can't get mad at us for the way we're scoring it. We scored Little Mermaid way higher than you did.
But again, I didn't score it like.
No.
I
It's not based.
it
I
No,
mean, 2
we
is
don't.
mad,
We
bro.
don't score based on your score. I'm just scoring based on my opinion of the movie. It was
Alright.
dog poo.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Hash?
Well, this movie again, like the way it was shot was fantastic. The fact that it gave us a really good kind of starting point in regards to story and stuff like that. The action was fantastic for me. I love all the aspects of the fact that we didn't get a lot of exposition, show don't tell, and for that reason, I'm going to give it 7.5. I think it was a really, really solid movie. Honestly, really, really solid movie. I think it would have been higher for me if we got more kind of hand-to-hand combat and a bit more action,
Yeah.
especially towards
I
the
wanted
end.
more. I just wanted more. That's why I love the film, because I just wanted give me more.
Yes.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I went in with the mentality you guys did now. So, but yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go for a 6. It was just above average for me. But yeah, that's guys. Any last thoughts?
No,
on the movie?
please. I want to wrap us quick.
Let's talk all
do you know
about
the
it
thing-
again.
You know what's interesting? Like, Kem, you put yourself in a corner because now every single rating is going to be based upon that now. Like,
No, it's
because
not.
there's going to be bad films, there's going to be like legitimately bad films that he's going to rate higher than that. He's going to
No, bad films that you find bad. Because when I look at a movie for what it is and what it's meant to be, how I believe, but you could look at a mermaid and be like, oh no, I don't like this, I don't like Ursula's backstory, bro. It's
But
just
I
my
only
opinion.
rated it 1 point less than you did. Though.
And I rated that 2 for this one. Anyway, Mo, please wrap up.
You know you're getting onto him for the same
Yeah.
thing, but when did Guardians 1 score below you weren't having it.
No, but you're speaking so positively. Like
No,
you're
I
speaking about it in
wasn't.
the
I
same
said
way.
there were the things that I didn't like. You just wanted to highlight only the positive things I said. Anyway, that was our review for Sisu, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Looks like we're kind of split in the room here. But yeah, go watch it.
I generally thought you guys would have liked it.
Yeah,
more.
same.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Same.
Yeah.
generally.
I wish I did.
I thought I was gonna like it.
I wish
more.
I did. Yeah, I wish I did. But yeah, that was our review. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming up, and give us 5 stars on all audio platforms, please. It would really help. But yeah, till next time. Peace.
Peace.